Hello, hello. Hey, everybody out there, internet world. Sarah here, essentially living pura vida. Thanks for watching. I did a class, I think a week or two ago, Essential Oils 101. This is my follow-up. And today we are going to be talking specifically about OnGuard. OnGuard, dōTerra's proprietary protective blend. So I know you're looking at me going, where is she? So it's our last week in Costa Rica. We are headed back to Ontario in a few days or so. And yeah, I know we just got back from the beach and whatever, and not trying to rub it in or whatever. But anyway, I see a lot of posts back home about people being sick and having the flu and what should I do? I have a scratchy throat, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's that time of year, I suppose. It kind of feels weird because it feels like July here, but I guess it is that time of year. So anyway, I thought it would be timely to talk about OnGuard. OnGuard is one of dōTerra's most popular oils, but it's more than just an oil, folks. It's actually a whole lineup of products. I will do another class one time about some of the other parts of the product lineup because there's tons. But today I'm just going to talk about the oil in general and go over a little bit about some of the products I have here with me today. So let's get into it. So OnGuard. So like I said, OnGuard is the protective blend. dōTerra designed this themselves. It's proprietary, unique to dōTerra. It supports healthy immune function. So that's why OnGuard is the go-to oil if people aren't really feeling well. It does have its cleansing properties as well. So again, we'll get into that in another class because that's a really cool segue into household cleaning. OnGuard protects against environmental threats. Maybe you have kids at school. Maybe you ride the subway or the bus to work and back. You know, maybe you're a healthcare professional in the hospital. There's so many, we're all good candidates to use OnGuard, but there's some people who definitely have more environmental threats and germs in the air in their lives. Supports the body's natural antioxidant defenses. So there's a whole slew of positive properties to OnGuard. So what exactly is it? That's a great question. What does it smell like? Let's see. Warm, spicy, a little bit woody maybe. So OnGuard is wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And like a lot of their blends, sometimes I pick up a different scent a little more than other days. But generally speaking, it's just an overall nice scent. I'm actually not like a massive cinnamon fan, and I don't smell this and go, ugh, cinnamon. Like I don't even really get it. It's just the blend overall works. It's lovely. So OnGuard, like I said, there's a whole product lineup of OnGuard options for you. So there's the straight up neat OnGuard blend in an oil. This is the 5 ml bottle. It comes in a 15 ml as well. You have your OnGuard Touch roller ball, and the touch means it's diluted. So it's already diluted with the fractionated coconut oil. So it's just super handy. I don't have to do anything. It already is ready to go. It's got a nice little roller ball tip there. You also have beadlets. Beadlets come in peppermint too, by the way. They're pretty awesome if you just like toss one in after lunch at work or something like that. Feeling not well. Anyway, that's another class. So the beadlet is like a tiny little sphere veggie capsule with the oil right in it. You just basically swallow it. There's also a brand new hand sanitizer spray, which I have waiting for me at home from one of my orders that I sent back to Ontario. I can't wait to get my hands on that. It'll be a permanent addition to my purse. Toothpaste. I could talk for hours about the toothpaste. I love it. The first time I used it, I was like, that's a little departure from Crest. It's a little different. But literally by the second, third time, I was hooked. I have not used another toothpaste since. It's phenomenal. It tastes awesome. You still get an amazing freshness in your mouth. It's has whitening properties, plaque buildup is no issue. Actually, when I went to my dental hygienist last, she said to me, she's like, what are you doing differently? She's like, your gums seem a little healthier. And I'd only been using the toothpaste for about, I think, 6 weeks at that point. And I've had some serious gum issues in the past. And she noticed right away. And I said, funny, you should mention that. I'm now using the OnGuard dōTerra toothpaste. So I gave her some samples. So it's amazing. And I can notice myself too. Anyway, like I said, I won't go on about the toothpaste. So let's talk a little bit about the 3 main ways that you use any essential oil. And again, if you didn't watch my first Essential Oils 101 class, it's only about 9 minutes. It's a good little refresher if you just want to learn a little bit more. But we'll go through the 3 ways to use oils and specifically how that would apply for the OnGuard. So aromatic, topical, internal. Those are the 3 ways. So aromatically, you're basically looking at diffusing. Diffuser, neat. You just put a few drops in. That's really subjective. If you don't need a ton, probably maybe 3 drops in that diffuser would probably fill the air lovely. And, some people will diffuse the oil so that the household has the benefit of breathing it in, especially if there's kids. Some people will diffuse a little bit maybe after school for a couple of hours just to kind of help purify the air. Some people diffuse OnGuard maybe at the holidays or just in fall, Thanksgiving. It's got that like warm, spicy, cozy kind of aroma, like I said. So it's pretty popular regardless of the amazing protective properties it has. Topically, so again, we've got our touch. I've actually just started using this now. You would just roll it, but not maybe here, you could, but I actually put it on the bottoms of my feet every night before bed. And like I said, it's already diluted. You really shouldn't and don't need to use an oil neat. You get the same benefits if it's diluted. You don't have to use a fractionated coconut oil. There's other options out there, but I just use the dōTerra fractionated coconut oil. You can find it other places too. It also helps if there's any possible skin sensitivity issues, particularly if there's kids involved. And the bottoms of the feet are just thicker skin. It's got the same amazing absorption there, so why not just roll a little bit on, jump in the sack, and you're good to go. What else? Topically, sanitizer spray, as I mentioned, that would obviously be a topical application. I actually have the hand wash bottles at home of OnGuard foaming wash, so those are great too. Internally, like I say, you've got the little beadlets. If I feel like maybe I'm getting something, I'm not sure, I start popping a couple of these babies a day. There's also the OnGuard soft gel, which is like the full-size capsule, so if that's your preference. The toothpaste would be sort of an internal application of that. You could put a drop in your water if you like to do that. I don't know that I want to drink it personally, but some people might. Don't forget stainless steel and glass vessels only. There's throat drops as well. dōTerra makes an OnGuard throat drop. So I actually, to be honest, haven't tried those, but I'm sure they're amazing. So that's OnGuard. Protective blend. You can use it all year round. You can use it when maybe your immunity is low or it's that time of year. That's what I do, and I love it. It really, really helps, and it smells great and keeps my teeth healthy too. So that's about it for today, a shorter class. And this is our last recording from Costa Rica. And so I wore my Pura Vida tank top. Woo! It's backwards for you guys. But anyway, Pura Vida means pure life. It just also means, cool man, be good, how's it going? That kind of thing. So I want to say Pura Vida, be well. And I'd love it if you guys would like, share, subscribe to Essentially Living Pura Vida. That way I can hopefully continue to broadcast to you from these cool locations. So anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I would be more than happy to talk to you one-on-one. Thanks, guys.